Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from the beautiful Carolinas. Today's topic is going to be, what a coincidence. I like that too. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So, what a coincidence. I like that too. How many times have you heard that in your life? Probably a few more than you care to hear it. Now, I personally don't believe there's any such thing as a coincidence on this planet called Earth. Everything is meant to unfold just the way it should. In other words, right now, wherever you are is where you're meant to be. Yeah, you may think you should be somewhere else, but if you believe that, then, and you believe there's no such thing as positive energy and source energy, then you would be where you're thinking of being. So you're exactly where you're meant to be. Same thing with a coincidence. Life unfolds the way it's supposed to unfold, and many times we don't want to admit that. We don't want to be accountable or understand that perhaps we were in a toxic narcissistic relationship or in circumstances that were beyond our control. Having said that, what a coincidence. I like that too. This is one way when an individual hears this, that they put their guard down, because now another individual, the person that said it, is now assimilating with you. They are saying, yes, oh, okay, I like that too. Example, like if you like to drink coffee instead of tea, well then, what a coincidence. I like coffee too. Oh, I like the same brand. Oh, that's amazing, right? Things like that. When individuals tell you what a coincidence, I like that too, they're trying to share with you that in fact they share some of the same beliefs that you have. Now, this may or not be true, but in the narcissistic relationship, I can assure you it's not true. You see, the narcissist is a predator, and what they want to do is they want you to put your guard down. They want to assimilate to you, wearing a mask, manipulating you, and getting you to tell yourself and or reveal more of yourself to them. And the more you share with them, the more they assimilate, the more they say, oh yeah, that's great, I like that too. I like to go skiing, I like to go fishing, I like to read books, all these things. The truth is, and that many times this is the beginning of the relationship. As a matter of fact, most times it is. But when that happens, you are putting your guard down. And this is on purpose. It's a form of manipulation. It is somebody who's trying to get to know you. And when you tell them, example, let's say that you like to read, and when you met the narcissist, you told them, yeah, I love to read, and I've read these books. Lo and behold, what happens? That's right, one of the next times you see them, miraculously, they will have the same books that you had, or they will have read the cliff notes about the books or about the authors, so they have something to talk to you about. They're trying to assimilate with you. That is not a coincidence. That is called manipulation. That is called an individual who's trying to take advantage of you. Really understand what I'm telling you. So you may think that there are coincidences on the planet. They're not. They don't exist. There's no such thing. Everything is on purpose. Every single thing is on purpose. It's just the way it is. So when someone tells you that, oh, what a coincidence, I like that too, or even just what a coincidence, and they're trying to assimilate themselves with you, yeah, sure, that may be true, and they may be a healthier individual, but perhaps they're not. Remember, what the narcissist wants to do is they want to weaponize all of your information about you, your status, your social circle, the books you read, your income, your previous relationships, your kids, your family, your house, all these things. They want to weaponize it against you at a later date. So that is why these narcissistic relationships, many times, they move rather quickly in the beginning, because the narcissist is working overtime to learn about you so they can weaponize this information against you once, perhaps, either A, you fall in love with them, B, strike up a friendship, C, create a business, 4, move in next to them or with them, or other things also. Perhaps you joined a gym and the narcissist is part of that gym. Oh, you like to do these exercises? I do too. It's great. That's what I do all the time. And they've probably never done those exercises in their life. But what will they do when they go home? They're going to watch on YouTube or figure out how to do those exercises, so then they can come in the next day and say, oh yeah, these muscles are really hurting me. I know you experienced that too. And the next thing you know, you're like, wow, oh my gosh, you're really doing it? Okay, maybe we can work out together. Boom, a friendship begins, and here we go. That's the narcissistic abusive cycle. That's why these relationships are devastating, because many times the narcissist, they appear under the guise of a kind, loving, or healthier individual. And nothing could be further from the truth. The truth is, these people, they want to assimilate with you. They want to get to know you. They want to get to find out what makes you tick. And once they do, and once they sink their fangs into you, meaning you're hooked now, you're now in the trauma bond, or you're now caught up and you're thinking about them, you're pining for them, you're staying late at work, you're driving them to the airport, you're picking them up, you're paying their bills, You're taking care of their animals on weekends. When all these kind of things, when these things happen, many times it's too late because you're now ensnared in the web of lies and manipulation. And it takes time to process, to understand, wow, what happened here? This person, they used to like to go to the gym with me. They used to like to read books, the same ones I read, and now they haven't read a page in over 3 years. Or they haven't gone to the gym because they claim that they're injured, or they just don't have the time. But you go on, it's okay. Things like that. And when this happens, and you have something, you've created a relationship with an individual, now at times that can be taken away from you. Let's use the gym as an example. Let's say in the beginning you were going to the gym, you were super healthy and fit, and you were having a great time, and you had a lot of friends, etc. You met the narcissist in the aforementioned example, and then boom, you struck up a friendship with them. Maybe it went into the romantic area, who knows? But then once the narcissist found out all about you and started consuming your time, did you continue to go to the gym? Probably not. Maybe, but probably not. Why? Because the narcissist never had interest in the gym at all. They had interest in you and your supply and what you offered them. That was their only interest. Really get this. Same thing with the book analogy. Okay, you were an avid reader. My hope is you still are, because reading is fundamental. Not only that, it's great for you. Reading is one of the best things you can do on the planet, next to exercise, eating properly, and getting sleep, and having healthy relationships in your life. But let's say the reading example. You're an avid reader. You read 2-3 books a week, maybe a month, who knows, but you read a lot, and that's way above average, by the way. And then this person you met, they claim that they're a reader also. They love to read. But let's be real, they're a narcissist, so they don't. But they learn about some of your favorite authors, and they can now talk a little bit because they've read Cliff Notes, or they've read summaries of the books. And then as that relationship develops, what do you find yourself doing? Less and less. That's right, you find yourself reading less, because now you're in the relationship with the narcissist. You're now doing what they want, when they want, with whom they want. You're now probably providing so many of your resources to the narcissist unbeknownst to yourself. Example, let's say that they needed money for some reason, and they used the reading to get you hooked on them. In other words, they use the example of, whoa, what a coincidence, I like to read too. Next thing you know, you go to a couple book clubs or whatever it is, and boom, they're not reading anything. What are they doing? They're using that as supply to try and get close to you. Next thing you know, your bank account is drained, and here we are. These are examples of how these individuals are all around us. They're everywhere. Now, I'm not suggesting put your narcissist radar on and walk all over the planet and look for them and identify them. Absolutely not. What I'm suggesting is you have boundaries in place now. You're getting the wisdom, you're getting the insight, and you're understanding and coupling that with your experience in your toxic narcissistic relationship or unhealthy relationships, and now you're blocking people or removing them or going no contact or just slowly fading them out. But this narcissistic relationship you were in, let's be real, it was a lifelong learning lesson. It was one that you had to go through. So getting back to the thumbnail, yes, I like that too. What a coincidence. The relationship that you went through and or you are going through now, that wasn't a coincidence. You had to go through that. There was no other way. Think about when you met the narcissist. Could you have changed those circumstances? No. Because what unfolded is what unfolded. And you had to meet that individual or individuals, or maybe you were born into a narcissistic family. Maybe it's your mom or dad or siblings or aunts or uncles or whoever. But you had to go through that. The beauty of coming through the narcissistic relationship is now you see the world through a brand new different set of eyes. You see it for what it is. You don't use rose-colored tinted glasses anymore. And if you're an empath or not, that matters. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that you're getting the wisdom and you're applying it in your everyday life. That's a good thing. So going through the relationship, was it something you wanted to go through? Probably in the beginning, because perhaps you were being drugged up on the love bomb stage, or you were believing in the mask, the false narrative of the narcissist. And then when that wore off, a couple weeks, maybe a few months, who knows, then you were in the devaluation stage, or you entered the narcissistic fog where everything, what is left is right, what is up is down, what is black is white, etc. And that's where you stayed for a period of time until you got the wisdom, until you understood that, wow, this relationship, it's not serving me. My health has taken a hit. My bank account is depleted. I lost all my friends, my social circle. Perhaps you even lost your job. Your mental clarity is not what it once was. And yet every time you see this individual, the narcissist, you're getting anxious because you're not sure. Did you do the right thing? Should you have done more? Could you have done more? Was it your fault? Did you pay the bills? Did you buy the right peanut butter? Etc. This is exactly how the narcissist wants you. Keep this in mind. The narcissist doesn't want you living your best life. They want to use you and abuse you and manipulate you and gaslight you and keep you in the narcissistic fog. That's what they want. And it was mission accomplished for them for most of the relationship until you broke free. Or if you got discarded, my heart goes out to you. Either way, my heart goes out to you if you're in a narcissistic relationship. But the point is, you are out now. And my hope is now you're healing, you're learning, you're growing, you're becoming educated, awakened and aware. And you're understanding there is no such thing as a coincidence. There just isn't. You may think so, it's not the case. Everything happens for a reason. Every single thing. That's why you must maintain your focus on yourself and understand that individuals that don't have your best interest at heart are all over the place. People that don't want you to succeed, again, are everywhere. Many people, when you meet them, have an agenda for you. Many people you've known your whole life have an agenda for you. They really do. Think about this. Maybe you were a people pleaser. Maybe you were someone who just was giving to a fault. And if that was you, that's great. I understand it. I'm an empath myself. I know what it's like. But once you come through the narcissistic abusive cycle and rise through the ashes like a phoenix, you're transformed. These aren't just words. This is real. And you're changed forever. This is now your superpower. You need to utilize it. You need to protect yourself, insulate yourself, make your circle what you want it to be of friends and acquaintances, but only share important information with those you love and or trust. Because remember, in the narcissistic relationship, your information about you, everything about you, from your hair color to who you're dating to where you live, the clothes you're wearing to everything, it's all weaponized against you. That's why the less information you share with individuals that you don't know and trust, the better off you are. So guys, before I close the video, I want to let you know, remember, there's no such thing as a coincidence. We are all on this planet called Earth, taking things day by day, moving forward, becoming educated, empowered, awakened, and aware. And for those of us who've gone through the narcissistic abusive cycle, my heart goes out to you. God bless you. You're amazing. You're super strong. You're resilient. But understand that you are the priority. You come first, second, and third. So guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from the beautiful Carolinas. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. Remember, stay focused on yourself. Believe in yourself. Take action that benefits yourself. If not now, when? Do it. Make a difference. Make a positive difference in your life and begin today. Guys, no matter where you are on the planet, remember, you are not alone. You may be in your house, apartment, and there's nobody there with you, but you're here in the community. You're learning, you're growing, you're becoming stronger each and every day. I understand it. Continue to invest in yourself. You're amazing, beautiful, and blessed. I love you all. God bless you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, bye, guys.